Cosmic Chat is going to be about the movie His House. All right, without further ado, we're going to dive in. Okay, if you will look at this visual that I have, you will notice that I have everything labeled. And in my other videos, I've been explaining and showing you how um, the matrix, or what we call an Earth, or the world, or America, or any other continent, is part of the illusion. Now, the matrix is twofold. You have the dream world, and I have it here, the physical realm, and you have the heart of the matrix. It's the astral realm. It's just the lowest vibration or the prison of the higher realms or the heavens. Okay, the outer space, the inner space. All right, the home of the originals, if you will. So we're just gonna dive right in. We are already aware that of the Matrix and the City of the Dead. So I just want to dive right in um, with the masculine energy first. We're gonna interpret that. I want to explain what role he plays. So everyone is aware by now that we fell into duality. However, the spirit of masculinity or patriarch runs this domain. Okay, so if you look around and observe all of these human clones around you and compare this to this the role that this brother played, you will know that he is dead on. Because what do? We go out, we observe, we fellowship and become one with this illusion. We take on their songs just like he did. We take on their apparel, the way they're dressed. We just take our consciousness, our heart, and we conform it to this world. And we're warned not to do that, okay? And this caused, or this brought on these harsh nightmares or dreams that he was having. Now we should be aware by now, because I teach that these are not dreams or nightmares. These are astral projections, okay? This is when you go to sleep at night and your consciousness or your soul exits this coffin, and we are able to see and know what's going on, okay? Um so he just really just lost himself, okay? Lost his true identity. Doesn't that sound familiar? We lost our true ID. Yes, we did. And again, it brought on the torment of his consciousness. He started seeing these spiritual beings within the waters, because you are aware that we are of water and we're in water now. Go study humidity and air and breath and all of that good stuff. So at any rate, he started seeing these beings, right? And he started hearing this voice tormenting him and torturing him. And I want to share with you who that is. I know everybody's saying the ancestors do. Yeah, they operate as our spiritual guide. But Flames, these are our family members that comes down here in the prison to watch over us. You know, they're also called the spirit guides. But we know these people. I'm aware that my brother lives inside me, in my belly, where the second brain is. And he guides me and he teaches me. Why? I'm just like this brother. I have eyes, but I can't see. I have ears, I can't hear. I'm focusing and operating off of the physical realm, which is the illusion. So, but these ancestors, by command of the Great Mother, will send these things to you when they see that you are focused on this illusion. It happened to me before. I would get pinned down all the time. I would start seeing these snakes, these snake people. I would start seeing these just weird images and spirits before me. And I wake up and I know that, okay, you're not seeking like you're supposed to. You are not focused on the correct things or the correct world. I'm too focused on man-made things and wealth and love and all this BS. But honey, after I went through what this masculine energy went through on this movie, honey, I stopped that. And then I began to conduct myself as the feminine energy in this movie. She was reflecting us. This movie is about us, guys. Remember, the great ancestors runs this matrix under the commands of the great mother. And if she sees her children off of their duty posts, then you should be aware of the terror coming your way, okay? So this man was terrorized, okay? He was terrorized so much until he threw in the towel, all right? And the feminine energy, she didn't lose focus. And this is how when we start maturing in our vibration, we start vibrating higher enough, our consciousness is expanding and growing as expected. We lose focus of this physical realm, the matrix, and we start focusing on the astral realm, okay? She never lost focus. She was so fed up with him after warning him, after admonishing him to receive rejection, she walked away as expected, okay? She couldn't get through to him, but she didn't totally walk away. She walked away to get help. She went to the source, the great mother, and all of her daughters around her, or sons. So you remember when she came in, they were praising her, okay? They were yodeling, just like, they was just in the African spirit, okay? Now, yodeling is the African original, okay? It comes from Africa. And so the great mother never said a mumbling word. Mental telepathy. And that's just like, relationship with her and her children now. She don't have to speak. Language is languishing. Study etymology. So she pushed that knife over to her, okay? And that feminine energy, she had power too because she knew what the mother was saying. So, she told her to go and sever the head of the pink, pale devil, the low-vibe snake, neck of the snake. Otherwise, it would continue to torment you. Okay? So, when she went home, she saw her consort, her masculine half, toiling in his sins, toiling in his missteps, okay, being tormented by these entities. She went and severed the neck of that pink, pale demon, okay? Pink, pale devil. She severed his neck. And consequently, that masculine energy got it together. Flames, we should know by now. We get home by way of the feminine energy. Remember, because if you study the word female, the two was already one, okay? So at any rate, that brother got his stuff together. The two became one, and they ascended into higher consciousness, or back home to the higher realm, okay, of light or life. This is it. All right. This chat is completed, in summary. So, the movie His House, house just means your tabernacle, your third eye, your cyclops, your first eye, or your soul. And within your kingdom, you have both yin and yang, darkness and light. And that energy is reflected in, us. That's called the female and the male. So the masculine energy, it's spazzed out. It's done its growth. Okay? It became, its own house just became chaotic. That feminine energy, that motherly energy, helped this masculine energy. She assisted him with regaining his consciousness, his higher consciousness. Okay? And the two became one again, and they ascended into the higher realms of consciousness. They returned home, paradise, okay? The Garden of Eden. All right? You know what to do. Leave it below, and we'll chat about it soon. Get and stay lit.